The alligators return, and we do too. The gators have been fed, so that can only mean one thing. There's been another body dumped in Miami. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, here to review Dexter Season 4, Episode 7. This one is called Slack Tide, and shout out to the alligators in Miami, who must be like the best well-fed animals going around.
Absolutely. Hungry hippos. Basically is what they're playing, but they're crocodiles, of course. Alligators and crocodiles, you have to be precise about them because they are two very different animals. And I like Miami. I'd like to go to Miami, would you not? Crocodiles?
I would, but I wouldn't like to go there and die or get murdered, because the likelihood is someone's going to probably try and dump your body in a swamp and you're going to get ate by a gator. But is that a common thing, or is that just something we see a little bit too much of in Dexter? Or do you reckon like that is the go-to way to dispose of a body? If you murder someone in Miami, are you more likely to get away with it because you can just get rid of the body?
I'd say so. But then, as Dexter has proven in other shows, yeah, alligators, crocodiles can eat them, but, you know, body parts still turn up.
But that's mental, isn't it, though? So one body part could be seen, and then all of a sudden some alligator's going to get put down so they can cut it open just to see.
Absolutely, yeah. Alligator's going to get killed just to see what it's at.
I'm pretty sure they do the same way like snakes and pythons in other countries, don't they? The big anacondas.
I'm sure they do the same with snakes in this.
Well, we don't have snakes in the UK, so we're good. Or maybe we do, but they're wee tiny ones. Milk snakes, coral snakes.
The wee shite ones.
The ones that don't kill you. Anyway, Dexter is a killer, but he's not killing tonight. He's enjoying life on the family slice of life. So yeah, you got Dexter, Aster, Cody, Debra's in there, you got Rita there, you got the whole family. Harrison's in there too, because where else would he be? It's not like he's going to be left in the house by himself, so Harrison is tagging along.
It is something Dexter would do.
It's something Dexter would. Do you think if Dexter was left alone to babysit Harrison, do you think he would leave Harrison in the house for a couple hours, maybe while he sleeps, to go out and get a kill?
I think he would.
Or bring the killer to Harrison?
Fucking absolutely.
Well, you know what, Dexter's a busy man. Sometimes you've got to fit a kill in when you can, but his phone rings, it's a station, it's another dead body. We go down to the Everglades, and Dexter finds Batista, Quinn, and a few cops around Joe Nix's trailer, and they're standing above a gutted alligator. And why are they standing above this gutted alligator? Because the gator has swallowed a human arm, which was found by Joe when he shot the gator, planning to eat it. So, looks like Joe was actually going to eat this alligator, and then he happened just to find the arm inside of its mouth. So, I mean, gator, I've never had it personally. I imagine it'd be a wee bit tough like the meat, I don't know.
I think the underside would be alright. Once you got the scales off, you'd be sorted out, man. You'd be right in the money, but who's the arm belong to? Looks like it belongs to a model. That's the way it's going down that road.
It does belong to a model, and this has got Dexter doing some investigation, because there's a creepy guy, and he has been the one that has been photographing, and he's been working with all these models, and it turns out that sometimes models come to this country from South America, from other places, and they just tend to disappear. They don't have family, nobody really misses them. Hell, nobody can prove they even went missing in the first place, because they're from illegal countries.
Well, not illegal countries.
Alright, but they're illegal in America from a different country. Boom.
They are the perfect people that you would want to make disappear. And who is the prime suspect? Well, there's none other than Jonathan Farrow, a photographer who likes to get it rough. B&M, BDSM, I don't know what else. B&M, damn it, home bargains. Whatever this guy wants, he gets it.
He thinks he's a big shot, doesn't he?
He thinks he's a big shot. He thinks he's untouchable. Even in the interviews, he's like, yeah, I batter them and I take pictures of it and I like it.
Yeah, I can. He even tells Debra that he could make her into something. How much would it take? I could make you a star, darling, and get you away from this stuff here. But Dexter watches on. He doesn't really like the way this Jonathan guy is talking to his sister, and he's ready to pull the plug on Jonathan's life. He thinks he doesn't need much more proof. Batista came with 3 women that have disappeared that have also did shoots for Jonathan Farrow, and for Dexter, that's pretty much good enough. He's willing to put Jonathan Farrow in the guilty category.
Absolutely, but Harry Morgan, John Cena, he's like, no, you have to focus on Trinity. Can't be focusing on Johnny.
Yeah, no,
there's no proof he killed him.
But Dexter, he's not really in. He wants to. I mean, it's like a fine wine or whatever. He wants to let the Trinity killer marinate, doesn't he? He's like, let me just keep this guy alive for now. I can learn and see how he deals with the whole family killing situation, and I'll take him out when the time is right.
I think it's very sloppy though for Dexter, because As we'll quickly find out, I mean, when Trinity wants to do to start another cycle again,
He just fucks off and...
and Dexter's going to have to jump through hoops just to keep up with him. Kill him now.
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be the best thing to do, but obviously he is not doing that. So, I mean, Dexter taking the focus off Trinity, but you'd think that Trinity should be the main focus. Christine Hill's card is on the counter. She's trying to get an interview. She wants to get a hero's piece for Debra, but Dexter doesn't want a reporter around, and it's the last thing he wants. He doesn't like people, and he doesn't like reporters because he doesn't want people reporting on anything about him. Because I could get him into a sticky situation. You know, Dexter's a quiet man. He just wants to lay low and not be found out.
Gotta lay low, brother. Absolutely, and I don't really like Christine Hill. I mean, we're your friends, but we'll do anything to get information out of you, sort of pish here. How's Dexter and then Quinn's like, oh, Dexter, what's that all about? And then Dexter's like, fucking know your role, Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn's like, why are you being nasty to her? And Dexter's like, keep her away from my sister. The guy that seen the other guy steal money for the crime scene doesn't want her around her.
Yeah, good wee delivery there for
Dexter. I was saying, Quinn's like, right, calm down, Dexter. But then again, we also seen when Quinn was helping Debra move stuff into Dexter's apartment, Quinn was like, this weird guy, this guy looks like he's got a lot of secrets. And he's also got his own apartment while married. That's a little bit strange.
He also cheated on his wife.
Yeah, so I mean, Quinn's getting some ammunition of his own here.
Yeah, but everyone knows about Dexter's ammunition, though, apart from all the killing.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. So, what else do we get?
I'll tell you what we get. We get Quinn. He follows Dexter to the nightclub because Dexter is wanting a wee bit of proof on Jonathan Farrow. This is probably one of my favourite scenes of the episode, to be honest. Yeah,
so we have Dexter in the bar, and you've got Jonathan Farrow, and you've got his little, not his sidekick, but his little hand-me-down man. What would you call him?
Right-hand man.
Right, we'll go
assistant.
We'll go. His little assistant. So they're in the bar, and we see a lot of women. They're coming on. They're hanging out with Jonathan Farrow. I guess they're trying to get the next deal. They're trying to get signed. They want him to make them a star. Dexter is, looking there, trying to nod the head, acting like he's trying to fit in. But then he looks across the corner of his eye, and he notices Quinn standing at the bar, and Quinn is there, and Dexter's like, oh, fucking shit, this has put too much heat on me now. Can't possibly kill Jonathan Farrow now. So he can't kill Farrow because that would put him in the crime scene, and Quinn's watching him. So
he's very lucky that Quinn didn't know Farrow was here.
Yeah.
Although, we didn't know. Quinn stayed. The lab geek got the jump on him. He managed to escape. Maybe Quinn spotted him.
It's like Dexter says that, right? Hey, do you know who that guy is over? That's Quinn.
That's Quinn. That guy over. It's Quinn. It's the big man.
It's not that's Quinn the so and so, or that's Quinn the such and such, or that's Quinn the NFL quarterback. Dexter's like, that's Quinn. You'd be making a big mistake if you don't talk to him.
Absolutely, but Dexter.
I know, but is this woman not dote it? Like,
nah,
should she not be like, why was he do? Who is he? Yeah. When she walks over, struts her stuff, and it's like,
Quinn's over. Everyone knows Quinn. Everybody loves Quinn. We also seen a scene where Dexter went to the hardware store, and big Trinity was there outside of it. Kyle! These two marking it, man, with each other, especially Trinity.
Trinity loving some Kyle there.
I can't beat a bit of Kyle.
Yeah, reveals that he's got another build coming on. 4 walls, man. Another build, so there you go. Dexter, though, wonders how Trinity keeps his family intact, how he keeps them in working order, and Trinity's just like, hey, they're kids, you gotta make them do shit. You don't just suggest it, you tell them it. So then when Dexter gets home, and Rita tells him that Elliot's girlfriend, has moved out, Dexter pretty much shows zero interest or care. Not that he should, but I think Rita was trying to create a little bit of conversation, and it just completely went over Dexter's head, and he then whips out some forms for the kids. For Cody, he suggests the Young Sailors Club, and it's an instant hit. Cody's like, yeah, I'll do it, I'm a young sailor. With Astor, though, he tries soccer, ballet, and the Little Scientists Association, and Astor says no to all of them before walking off. You know what, man? Fuck Astor.
No, you're absolutely right. Fuck Astor, because this is just... But you know what? No, I
get it. Maybe
what actual age is Astor supposed to be?
Maybe a couple years older than Cody or whatever, but still.
No, but she's acting like she's like 15, 16. It's like, hold on, you look about 10. I mean, reel it in. And when Dexter talks to Trinity about it, here, how do I get my kids to do things I want them to do? But you fucking tell them. You tell them, Carl.
Yeah,
we
see,
don't like it. Fuck off.
Instead of saying to Asta, here, do you want to do some soccer training? You just fucking buy her a pair of boots and a ball and be like, here, go down to the park and start playing.
Yep.
Simple as that. Early next morning, Arthur takes Dexter though for a drive, and they're going to get some wood. And they pick up some cutting tools, and Arthur's like to Dexter, choose your weapon. And Dexter's got lots of weapons of choice. I mean, he likes to mix up. We've noticed that when Dexter does the kills, he will switch things up. He doesn't always go for the same weapon, the same instrument.
Of course he doesn't, but Harry's in the back of his mind. Do it, Dex. Kill. Put it in the back of his head and be done with it.
Yeah, so they go and chop down some trees as it looks like Arthur is preparing something here. He's got a project going, he's collecting wood for the next build, and he's working on something for himself, so they go and chop some wood. Unfortunately, though, they run a deer down in the middle of the road, but you could see that, I mean, he was very agitated here, Arthur, wasn't he? Like, I'm not quite sure what was bothering him, but just the whole journey is like, just didn't want Dexter there. Maybe it's the killing. Maybe he's just like Dexter. Maybe Dexter's like, if he doesn't get one within so long, he's like, I need one. Maybe Arthur's the same.
I think he's just a fucking weirdo, no?
Well, it could be that as well.
Episodes ago, he got battered outside a bar. He's like, you faggot. Faggot. You're gay. I don't know, that was weird. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the deer's there. It appears that Arthur doesn't like killing people that isn't in his cycle of free. Or anything.
Is that not just like Dexter's code, though? If Dexter doesn't kill a murderer, then he's...
You could argue that, I guess, but as we've seen with Dexter, he was more than happy to kill the deer. You know, Trinity's arse went. He didn't want fuel for dinner.
Yeah, so Arthur hits down the deer, he just completely panics, he feels horrible. Dexter's like, you gotta do it. So he doesn't want to do it, and Arthur's like, I can't, please don't make me do it. Dexter's like, but it's suffering, Arthur. You gotta put it down. Arthur can't put it down. Arthur's like, would you do it? Dexter offers to do it. And Arthur's like, you do that for me? Thanks. You're a real friend. Arthur then passes him the pickaxe, and Harry's, do it, Dex. Do it now.
Do it. Do the raw. Kill him.
But Dexter, is he going to do it? Is he going to listen to Harry? No, he lifts the axe up and he brings it down across the deer's neck, putting the deer out of its misery. And that is pretty much it. So the deer's dead, Arthur's still alive.
Absolutely. Arthur is gone, Arthur is dead. But yeah, you've also got...
Meanwhile, back at the station, Quinn, Angel and LaGuerta are discussing how they cannot get a warrant for Jonathan Farrow's place, and there's a certain Dexter Morgan eavesdropping on this, and this is music to his ears, because now it means that he's going to get in there and he is going to kill Farrow first, because Angel is 100%, well, maybe not 100, Angel's 99.9% sure that Farrow killed Estrella, and he's killed 3 other Latino models, or as Farrow likes to call them, was it Fresh Off the Jet?
Fresh Off the Jet.
FOJ.
FOJ. But here.
FOJJ, Fresh Off the Jumbo Jet.
The Jumbo Jet, that was it. Can't just be a jet, has to be jumbo. But we've also got Debra. She is interviewing one of the women that knew her father, Harry Morgan. Not very happy here to find out that pretty much Harry was a womanizer and slept with women.
Well, I mean, like father, like daughter.
Yeah, I don't... Well, why did Debra take this so bad? I guess if he was cheating on... What's her name? Doris? Then that's one thing. But if this is after Doris died, maybe we'll see more of this in Original Sin, who knows? Who cares? She took this so personal. It's like, hold on, you just cheated on Anton with Lundy about 3 episodes ago, and here you are, giving it the biggin to Big Harry. And by the way, at the same time, you get Harry in the room looking at Dex, like, come on, son, forgive me. Forgive him for what? What did he do wrong? Dex has cheated. Debra's cheated. Does it make Harry a much less... does it make him more of a bad father? What's the big deal?
Do you think that makes him a bad... Could that make him a bad father, or do you think that can only make him a bad husband? So let's say a husband...
Yeah, but we don't even know when he did it.
Yeah, but let's say he cheats on 10... Let's say he cheats on his wife 10 times. Does that play into his ability as a father?
In this sense, because he's breaking up the nuclear family. You know what I mean?
And what if they stay together, like they did, so...
Probably not, then. It's like Tony Soprano. He slept around, but he kept the family together till he couldn't.
Yeah, so, Deb meets with Valerie Hodges, who who used to be a CI, or she used to be a CI, and she wants Deb to hire her back as a CI. She wants to ask about Harry if they had romantic relations. When she says, yeah, but they weren't the only one. And she's pretty sure that Harry picked the CIs based on how good they were in the sack. But she's going to go into detail. Deb's not really interested, and she just cuts her off. And Valerie wants a job. She wants money. She wants hired, but Deb's like, nah, screw this. She then goes to Dexter and says she should never have started looking into Harry's CIs because she's found out that not only was Harry sleeping with one woman, he was probably likely sleeping with multiple women. A lot of women.
Harry, as we talked about, I mean, honestly, I don't know why Debra is pretending this is the worst thing ever. Like, if she's thinking this is bad, what's she going to do when she finds out about Dexter? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, Harry's, what? The Bay Harbour womanizer. I mean, for fuck's sake, come on, reel it in, Debra, man.
Jesus Christ, Harry, you're the CI sleeper.
CI sleeper, brother. But, yeah, the next folder was actually Big Moser.
Yeah, it was.
OG mum, and he was going to burn the picture, rip it up, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, Deborah's like, I'm just going to take these back and put them away. And Dexter's like, no, wait, I'll do that for you. Get your hands off my mother. Dexter then goes to shred the file, but it won't go all the way down because he grabs onto it at the last second. And he manages to tear out the picture just while it is slightly intact. And I think this was probably, is that the last thing that he would have? I mean, I'm assuming he's got his own. He must have copies of that. Come on, it's Dexter.
It's Dexter, but I tell you what, if it's the only thing remaining, then it could be a big slip up for Dexter.
Yeah, and well, he does say, I can't let her get caught up again.
Aye, I like that line.
That's pretty...
Dexter walks in, basically tells Asta, you're doing this, goodbye.
Yeah, and none of this, do you want to do this, do you want to do that? Just hands her a guitar and says, you're taking guitar lessons, that's it. And she says, we'll see. Rita warns that you just can't force the kids into things. But Dexter disagrees. He thinks, nah, you can do it, what you want. Then she asks if he's ready for the big night, and Dexter's unaware that he has to take the kids on an overnight camping trip with the young sailors, and this pretty much ruins Dexter's plans because he wanted to kill Farrell tonight. So Dexter kind of screwed, doesn't know what to do. He says he's busy. Rita's like, you can't just cancel it because you're busy. And then Dexter decides that, here, maybe he can get this kill done. Maybe he can do a 2-in-1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Can he do it? He does do it. It was after he told the what was it, the campfire story. He was basically going into complete detail about Trinity to a bunch of 8-year-olds. And then the guy's like, and then he pissed his pants. And then they all started laughing. Brilliant.
And Dexter's like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. The guy just doesn't understand. So, Dexter then does go on the Sailors Club and he gets all the kids to sleep. Well, he doesn't get them to sleep, but he waits till they're sleeping.
He drugs the kids.
Yeah, and then
wait a minute.
He takes back off on his boat. The slice of life. He's away. And he breaks into Jonathan Farrell's place. And, yeah.
He does break into Jonathan Farrell's place. He wraps him up nicely in cotton wool. And he kills him. But there's one big problem with killing Jonathan Farrell, isn't there?
There is a problem with that. But Dexter, he doesn't know that problem yet. He is fine. So he kills Jonathan Farrell. Jonathan Farrell's like, I didn't do anything. I made them stars. Thanks to me, these women will live forever. So Jonathan Farrell's got a bit of a god complex, I think.
Do you know, I think, though, right? Yeah, he does have a bit of a god complex. But see, like, everything pointed to this guy doing it. How many people has Dexter actually killed? Right? For things that he is like 99% certain that they've done. Like this guy. But maybe they just didn't have someone get arrested for the crimes they actually did.
But you know what, though? I mean, he did rush this.
He did, but he's rushed things in the past.
I mean, true, but for me, there was no actual proof here. The things were pointing towards Farrell. But the next day, when Dexter is in the station and he sees Farrell's right-hand man getting led in with cuffs, his arse absolutely drops. And then he falls down to the floor when Batista announces that this is the man responsible for killing Estrella Caruso. And Dexter is left just pondering his life and admitting to himself that he killed an innocent man. And that is it, Dexter. For the first time, I believe he believes he killed an innocent man.
How will he deal with this? Well, I'll tell you what, he'll probably deal with it better than Harry did.
I wouldn't say it's the first time an innocent man's blood is on Dexter's hands, but it's probably the first time that Dexter has killed someone that wasn't a killer.
No, well, Dokes was innocent.
Did Dexter kill Dokes?
Aye, but you're saying it's on. I think it's on his hands. He captured them.
That's what I say. It's not the first time that.
That's what I'm saying. So we're not disagreeing over anything.
So why would you say Dokes as if I missed him out?
You didn't miss Dokes it. I'm agreeing. Dokes is one of the guys I think Dexter has blood on his hands a bit. Could have let him go, but he didn't. And fucking Lila jobbed Dokes clean out.
She did, aye.
Fucking burnt, cooked and crispy. He
Refried.
got stuck in the fucking air fryer. He couldn't get it. Fucking Malteser don't implode it. Anyway, I'm going to give this episode, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. You know, the gimmick is pretty much that Trinity took a back seat and it was all about Jonathan Farrows, and Jonathan Farrows ain't Trinity, so I feel like it was a wee bit worse than the ones around it, put it that way.
Yeah, no, Jonathan Farrows definitely is not Trinity. I'm trying to think of other people Dexter have killed though. What about the two guys that he killed trying to save Dokes? I mean, he killed those two and there was no proof that they were killers.
Aye, but they were gangsters. You know what I mean? Gangsters and bloody whatever you want to call them.
Anyway, I'll give us a 7 out of 10 as well. You know, just a wee slack tide, bit of a slack episode, but don't worry because we have we've got episodes 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 coming up, and I'm sure we're going to see a strong end to season 4. Anyway, that's it guys. Subscribe, stay tuned for more. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.